Never stop improving. Be inspired by our incredible black and white interviews with the best of the best in the business. Only available inside of the Josh Vegan membership.
The more that you learn, the more that you earn. In being an incredible agent, you need to be starting to think about all the skill sets that you need to master. And think about that. You're in a listing presentation. How do you deliver price? What do you say about marketing? How do you actually defend fee? But most importantly, rather than playing defense, how do you play offense as being a great agent to be able to deal with the conditions of the day? What are you saying to an owner to be able to reduce a price? And how do you handle that disappointment when you have to ring a buyer and let them know that their offer hasn't been accepted? And what do you do to be able to make sure that the people inside of your team are playing at their best as well? And this is where you've got to get really clear about the functional roles around what you play inside of a team and what you can be doing next. And for me, the simplest thing to do is to sit down with the people inside of your business and just say this basic idea: what are the next 5 key skills that if you mastered would significantly change your value proposition to us here in the business, but most importantly to the customer? And when I'm working inside of teams, I work out really quickly that those next 5 key skills are so basic, but yet getting them mastered rapidly changes the game. And that might be about how we do an open for inspection callback, or how we take an offer from a buyer, or maybe, for example, how we enter stuff into the database, or maybe how we manage a diary, or maybe it's even our meeting rhythms, what those meetings are about, and what we actually achieve out of them. And what I've learned is that if you can concentrate on the next 5 key skills, and you can move to master around those 5 skills, and you keep on doing that, then you rapidly grow. And this is the big difference, because inside of businesses, we see something we go and call a know-it-all culture versus a learn-it-all culture. And the know-it-all culture is this type of situation where you think that you've seen everything and you think that you know everything, and you're in a position that you turn up to the training session and you like literally, you don't write anything down and you don't contribute. And someone asks you after, what was the training session like? Oh yeah, well, I already knew all of that. Well, like if you already knew it, then you would have already done it. And you know what? Knowing is mastery, and to know and not to do is not to know at all. And what I've worked out is that if you want to be an incredible business person, you need to be an infinite learner. You need to be in the position that you are saying, you know what, I don't know it all. I'm going to learn it all. You want to turn up to the training session. You want to write as many notes as you can. You want to contribute. You want to be a part of that. And every single time you've got a problem, you either ring a coach, you speak to your mentor, you have a chat with your principal, or you go to Amazon.com and you type the problem in the search bar and you find a great book and you read that book about it because someone has given their entire life work for like $20 that you can read that can rapidly change everything that's going on for you. And this is the important part: learning to learn. Learning to learn because you actually want to earn, but most importantly, that is ultimately the meaning of life, to grow the skill base and to become exceptional at what you do. So what are the next 5 key things that you need to master, and how will they help you to rapidly change the game? Get clear about that, make those changes, and you will see your business rapidly grow. For me, I'm always having to be in a position, I think about what's the next skill that I've got to learn? How can I be growing faster than my fastest growing client? And if I can do that, then I can change the value proposition. And this allows you to be dynamic. And that's what being a human is all about. Being dynamic in the situation, learning from your failures, being in a position that you can use them as great fuel to be an incredibly successful person. Not because you need to tell people that, because people already know that, because every single time they come to you, they find that you're a person of value. Someone that knows how to think differently, to be able to solve the situation in a new and better way, which makes it a much more pleasurable experience for today's buyers and sellers. And that's what you need to do to be a great agent. I really hope you've enjoyed our video. We look forward to seeing you next time.